Yo Gotti said that bullets don't have no names. This is why he ducked for cover. Everybody knew that the feds was gonna kick in and start investigating this as soon as they got on the scene. As soon as MPD turned in the reports, they stated that Big Jook was set up by somebody in PRE. The feds thought that Moneybagg Yo wasn't gonna come out and give his input on the situation. We know that this is casualty to what Yo Gotti brought upon himself. We know that Young Dolph got hit up in that cookie shop. RIP Young Dolph, because regardless of what's going on, they should have never got out on Young Dolph. Basically the one who boosted Yo Gotti up. Everybody knew for a fact that Blac Youngsta, he stayed low key. As soon as Angela Simmons said that the dude and them hopped out the white truck, the dude instantly, he hopped out with an AR, and everybody knew for a fact that this couldn't have been just no random incident, because the dude hopped out ready on business. Follow me on Instagram for the full story, what happened with Big Jook. Everybody knew for a fact that Glorilla, she didn't like the fact of everybody keeps saying her security has something to do with it, but Moneybagg Yo cleared that up. Yo Gotti, he released the body cam. Everybody know that as soon as you touch down in Memphis, regardless of who you is or where you at, you have to check in, because this could happen to anybody. Big Jook was going back and forth from Memphis to Miami to Cancun, all the way to Bali. Big Jook, he was cool with Reverend Ron. He told Reverend Ron everything that was going on. Everybody knew that Big Jook, he was on Key Glock and them side once upon a time. He was rocking with Young Dolph. Young Dolph used to loan the money, and Mia J, she came out and said that the way that they did him, it goes to show that anybody will backstab you regardless of what you do for them. Yo Gotti, he sat back and thought that Young Dolph was just messing with his baby mama out the blue. His baby mama came to him. I want everybody to really pay close attention, because it's unveiling now. This is mind-blowing. Regardless of what happened, we know for a fact the key players in this, because it all started from what happened in the cookie shop. They said that Makita Raven, she said that her father ain't had nothing to do with it. This is why she instantly didn't want to really speak on what happened with Big Jook, because she didn't want to make themselves seem so obvious in this situation. We know that the way that they did Young Dolph, Key Glock and them, they was going to ride regardless of what happened. I want y'all to throw them dolphins down in the comment section. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you rocking with Young Dolph. Let me know if you a fan of Young Dolph. Young Dolph taught everybody how to get money. This is something that the feds, they looking back like, we never had a problem with Dolph, but we got a problem with Gotti. Gotti and them facing a lot of time right now, and all them people that dropped on their side, it's like a lot of people start saying that Yo Gotti was trying to get rid of the people who had something to do with Young Dolph getting sent up. But come to find out, MPD, they said that this is a war that's been going on for years, for over 5 years, and everybody know for a fact that CEO Jizzle, he already said that Jay Fizzle ain't finna play no games. Jay Fizzle, he's the main one who looking at everybody in CMG like we used to rock with y'all, but regardless of the love that we had for y'all, it's over with. Love lost, love gone. We knew that you shouldn't have did that to Young Dolph, regardless of what happened, regardless of what y'all got into it for. You shouldn't have never came to Young Dolph over a female, and just because he didn't want to give you his music or do a song with you, he already knew for a fact that he was going to take off and instantly make it on his own. Everybody knew for a fact that as soon as he signed Key Glock, that's when they started hating. As soon as Key Glock stepped on the scene, this is what Mia J instantly said, regardless of what's going on, you my little nephew, I'ma instantly said, regardless of what's going on, you my people, you my family. People weren't thinking about Young Dolph's wife. People didn't think about how Trey was saying he wanted his father. Everybody know for a fact you can't just go out here in these streets and just show. You just can't go out here. You just can't go out. You just can't go out here in these streets and think that it's sweet. A lot of people get laid down time after time, day after day, and people sit back and think that it's random. No, this came from their own homies. This came from the people that they used to hang with. This is why you can't trust a lot of people nowadays. Young Dolph, he showed everybody that Yo Gotti them was snakes. He already said that they was going to end up taking out each other regardless of what went on. Everybody knew for a fact that Young Dolph was a well-known, respected person who everybody looked up to. And a lot of people tried to copy his style. It didn't work because Yo Gotti's still going through what he was going through back then, even worse. Ain't no way that Jay-Z even said he was going... Jay-Z should have never said that he was going to instantly support Yo Gotti regardless of what's going on. He was going to bail them out of jail regardless of if they got booked or not. And Jay-Z already know for a fact that Young Dolph didn't want to sign, but he still wanted to do a song because everybody knew for a fact that Jigga music was better than Yo Gotti's. We know that this is something that could really lead Yo Gotti down the wrong path. Everybody sat back and saw how Angela Simmons, she said that they was the main ones who basically caused this on his brother. It's no way that Big Jook got hit up. The forensics. When the ambulance came, the forensic evidence that they pulled off of the. When the ambulance came, they picked up Big Jook, Yo Gotti, Angela Simmons, Glorilla, and everybody who was standing out there. They all went up to the hospital to see was Big Jook good, but they already said that he was DOA. Everybody know that you can't go out here and really put your life on the line for stuff that ain't gonna really mean nothing, because at the end of the day, what did it mean? Yo Gotti and them end up getting a RICO and Big Jook end up getting sent up. They did Big Jook just like they did Young Dolph. And Big Jook, the dude that did that to Big Jook, the dude that did that to Big Jook, he spoke out. He already said that the dude who did that to Big Jook, he spoke out. He didn't really want to say too much, but he let everybody know, man, this was for Dolph. Everybody know that they ran for Young Dolph regardless of what's going on, and you can't really put yourself out there unless you're ready to take on the heat that comes behind it. People know for a fact that when you step in Memphis, you have to be with somebody who of some type of criteria. They said that the dude, Eric Bovin, he was the main one. He was the kingpin. And a lot of people knew for a fact that Young Dolph, he knew all the kingpins, or else Young Dolph would have never even been still out there. Young Dolph was cool with everybody out there, and they set him up. Everybody know that we know that Yo Gotti, he appeared in court and he got Yo Gotti, he appeared in court and he want to know answers. He want answers to everything that went on out there that day at that funeral. He didn't think that was going to happen like that. He was expecting to just go to the funeral, go to the repast, and go to the crib. Everybody know for a fact that Angela Simmons by his side everywhere he go. And Key Glock already said that they had security. Regardless of what went on, Big Boogie is the main one who told them, like, man, y'all can get yourself into this, but don't put my name in nothing that y'all got going on. I want everybody to pay close attention, because at the end of the day, we know for a fact that the way that they did this, it was strategic, and the forensics is pointing back to them. They left fingerprints. They left everything that was left at the scene. Once they picked up the evidence markers, they already said, we know who did this. And this is what led them back to thinking. This is what led them back to investigating PRE. It's an investigation underway. Everybody know for a fact the RICO already in full effect. You see what happened to Young Thug. You see what happened to Wi-Fi and Lucci. Y'all beefing back and forth. Gonna end up getting yourself into a whole nother ballgame. RP Young Dolph, regardless of what happened, we get justice for Dolph. At the end of the day, we know that they shouldn't have never went out there and did that to him like that. This was a casualty to basically them going out there and acting like they tough.